Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich as Egypt. Let us continue on from where we last left off. So, we are actually doing pretty well in our war against the Ottoman Empire. It was looking pretty dicey for a little bit. We've actually managed to turn it around. The Cairo pact is looking pretty dominant at the moment, and I do believe we should be very close. We can get up to this city, which is going to give them a negative 10% war support. The final stronghold deal in the Middle East have fallen. Push on and claim victory for our nation. We've already taken Mosul. Or Samara. Where the hell is Samara? I mean, this is Samara, but it doesn't really have a city in it, so I'm not too sure what it wants. For 30 days, they don't walk as fast. I don't know if that's really a as big of a bonus as they're trying to make it out to seem, but sure. I mean, I guess it just says they basically just can't retreat as fast. Which I guess is good in certain context. And yeah, mostly everything here down here is fine. Iran is actually almost pushed their way back to their borders. We got a nice little Ottoman pocket. They could theoretically escape through Basra, but I'm not too worried about that. I mean, I'm worried about this guy getting surrounded. And you know, that is a reasonable fear, I would say. Actually, no, you attack him. If you're attacking this guy, go up and around like this. You attack this guy, looking pretty good to me. So we have 33%, so I'm assuming if I take this province as well, that should get us victory in Samara. So Baghdad and Diyarbakir are really the last two places left. And I guess we'll kind of see how that actually works. I'm not too sure. I mean, they're one province away from Baghdad. It'd be nice if they could actually walk and take it. I mean, we might be able just to theoretically, like, almost walk behind them and take it. So I'm assuming if they lose every one of those cities, that's when the war automatically ends. Well, not automatically, but that's when the event, the end of the war, fires. Like, we'll definitely take it. Mostly because I'm worried that we might not be able to win a prolonged war. Please just go take Baghdad. It's right there. Iran, somebody go take the city, please, and thank you. Okay, delete you. You march in this province. And we just need this city. And also Baghdad. If we can just also take Baghdad. Does Baghdad actually do anything else for us? Like, what's it normally do? Defense plus 10 for 10%. It's not a huge deal. But if we can take you, will that be the end of the war? Please go take the Baghdad. That's where I was trying to send you. Okay, let's do some legal reforms as well. Please, I'm just trying to take the city of Baghdad. When will you leave? You'll be leaving in 7 days. You know what? Fine. We'll just help him attack. That looks okay. Apparently, we're actually importing too much steel, so we'll trade a little bit less with France. Guatemala has won against the socialists in Central America. It looks like you're taking Baghdad. You'll be there in 2 days. Oh, there's a bunch of other things we can do here as well. At peace. We can't ally with any of these people because they're all about to get killed by the French, which is a little bit disappointing, but, you know, it is what it is. And you are offensive plus 10%. No, Iran controls Baghdad. So I'm not really too sure what counts as us winning the war. Because I feel like we're doing a pretty solid job. We've taken every one of the major cities that the events tell us about. Which to me, that seems like that's kind of important for this whole thing. What if I just have you go up and around? Go to Ankara, and then go to Constantinople. Is it risky? Yes. But life is all about risk. And you don't need to go to Baghdad anymore. The Iranians already captured it. That's fine. Total mobilization is not worth the points. We don't have Egyptian radio yet. Okay. Then let's go for... Chief of Air Force, maybe? Sure, why not? I mean, we only have like 20 planes, don't we? Like, it's not a huge accomplishment. I mean, you have a port in Adana, so you should be okay, theoretically. And there's a South African revolt. Not a big deal for us. I mean, his cavalry division is actually pulling its weight, I would say. You guys down here are doing fine. Maybe we can even do a counterattack. Don't do a counterattack, actually. It should be okay. British law, French law, or Muhammad Ali law. Let's do British law. I mean, just, what's the difference even? Not saying for modern Egypt. Like, I don't know if it makes any difference, to be completely honest with you. We're about to take Constantinople. I'm hoping, at least. Yeah, I'm just, like, not too sure what is considered victory against the Ottomans. Like, at what point is it considered a victory? The answer is I don't really know. So in 2 days you'll get there into a nice port province. You'll just get some supplies back. You're still taking some attrition. Are you still out of supplies? Do not click off the screen. I definitely need to be able to see the screen. Probably because you don't have Constantinople, so supplies still actually can't reach you. But you're leaving in 14 hours. So I'm just going to go back to Constantinople, and hopefully that works out okay. Oh, no, there we go. Fantastic. After the loss of the Middle Eastern holdings, rise of Middle... Okay, Ottoman Empire is formally announced surrender in the morning. Okay, so we've won. I mean, that seems pretty good. Take the Levant and give the rest to our allies. Or, we can't trust the Arabians, attempt to form a pact with Iran. The Anti-Arabian Pact. How many troops does Arabia have? 8 divisions. The Arabians expressed their claims. I mean, don't know. Outrage, the Egyptian betrayal. Screw it, let's see what this does. Now Cairo has joined, not Cairo, now these guys, they are called, Iran. They have joined our faction. Kurdistan, are you part of the Cairo Pact? No, you're just kind of here. So Iran, you want to help me kill the Ottoman or kill Saudi Arabia? I think that seems like a pretty decent proposal. Also, I've not been doing anything here, which is my own fault. So we're going to consolidate lands in our new territory. And let's keep on. We only have 84 enemy experience. We don't have enough to actually spend on that upgrade. Better. Let's get better decryption. Seems like a good place to start. Do I still have military access to you? Apparently I do. Iran has 9 divisions, but even just me myself outnumber Arabia, so I'm not like too worried. Kurdistan's still here, but who cares what they have to say about anything? I mean, I'm glad I won. Tripolitania is just kind of here. They don't like me, but they shouldn't be a threat anymore. And also, we just got a bunch of new territory. Apparently not a lot of factories. We're still only at 24, even though we just took over a pretty substantial amount of land. And Hawaii has joined the Third International. We're looking probably pretty close to the outbreak of the war happening. Third International. Who else joined? Yeah, it's like Hawaii. Like, I don't know if Hawaii matters too much in the grand scheme of everything here. So you've sided with Iran. Keep the Arabs divided. Yeah, I mean, that seems okay. So let's cancel 2 of you divisions. Start training up better units again. Even something like this is absolutely a-okay. So Saudi Arabia. You have no chance of winning a war against us. So you should just give up. I mean, you love me. 200-200. You're trying to reassert some claims on Iraq. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. As long as I can get some nice areas here. I mean, it's mostly, you're going to get like all the oil. I don't know what I really get by attacking Saudi Arabia, but... Okay, so this is going to make a bunch of cores. So apparently this territory actually is not cored from us. It's just... Actually, I'm assuming what this does is it changes what we get down here. Which actually makes a lot of sense. Invest in new lands, giving us 4 more factories, some naval dockyards. Steel is actually not bad. We do need it in the future. And eventually we'll be able to declare war on Abyssinia, but I feel like that's going to take a backseat right now for at least us taking over Iraq. Not Iran, taking over Saudi Arabia. Got 9 more days until you're ready to go. We're really just missing rifles. We're not a country that can really afford all this fancy stuff. We can only afford the bare necessities. So Saudi Arabia, I hope you're ready for basically my cavalry divisions just to try to rush straight to Riyadh and also to Abu Dhabi. All these other like little cities as well. Are you considered a core? You're colony states. Okay. So we should be in an okay position for the future. How long will that take? Stability goes down for them. It just lowers their stability. Kurdistan can join the Cairo pact. Bedouin allies. It spawns 4 cavalry. So what do you do? One of the following must be true. And it's minus 10% stability. And then we just get a bunch of infrastructure if we do that. Doesn't really seem like it's that good. It would be nice probably to get Kurdistan on our side. But if anything, we probably just want to try to divide Abyssinia. How many troops does Abyssinia have? 9 to 14 divisions. They're going to have to be fighting a 2-front war. I don't like their odds in that. So we're going to divide Ethiopia. But I mean, you have established your claims. You have claims on this territory now. But that's not the same as having a casus belli. That's a different... Getting a CB is different than just getting claims on it. And that's important to note. They are not the same thing. You push your way towards here. Again, we will just straight up outnumber them. Especially with Somalia on our side as well. So it's going to take about 100 days. Which is a little bit long, but, you know, it could always be longer. First send you in the Cairo pact would be nice. And end the rivalry. Yeah, getting the annexation war goal. I mean, I could justify a war goal against you in the future, but... Because some German investments, 1% stability, and minus 1% consumer goods for, like, 10 days. So, yay? I think it was like 120 days, but it's basically the same thing. Like, I don't think I have enough troops to actually cover all of our defenses here. Look, I don't know if it makes any difference, to be honest with you. We'll keep some troops, I guess, on the Arabian border. And you're all cores now, right? Yes. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Cairo pact, looking pretty solid. I mean, we probably don't need Iran to help us out with Abyssinia. Is there anything else we can even do after that? I mean, we can take the Suez Canal. But after that, I think you've basically expanded as much as you possibly can. Unless, of course, you want just to attack Turkey some more, or attack... You could theoretically attack Germany if they say no to giving you the Suez Canal. But that seems very risky. We got about 20 more days. Well, 20 more days so we can divide Ethiopia, and then another 20 days until we can actually attack. I don't really know what we want from Ethiopia. Do they even have any resources in them? They have two rubber. So the answer is not really. Well, we'll get like 6 factories out of it. I don't know. I'm guessing Somalia is claiming like this area, claiming Harar, and we'll get the rest, which I think seems pretty good. The French Republic is finally going to kill Wadi. It would have been nice to get them in our faction, but attacking the Entente for their support probably isn't worth it. Yeah, they've been annexed. No surprise there. Yeah, we got some trucks. Let's go for 1939 artillery. Let's build some more factories basically just up here in the north. And if Morocco was independent, we could have them join the Cairo pact, but they are currently a satellite of Germany, and I have no idea how the hell you would get Morocco not to be in this faction. Also, it's 45 degrees in the middle of the Sahara Desert, so that seems pretty much like hell. Like, how hot is it in the area that we're about to fight? 17 degrees, you know what? That's a perfectly fine day. We'll try to end our rivalry here. I don't even know why we're rivals. Clearly, I am just better than you. There is no rivalry here. So you will go probably with German engineers, I'd imagine, but I don't know if it really makes a difference. German or Austrian. And Turkestan's actually declared war on Russia first. Is that smart of them? I have no idea. I mean, I guess we'll find out soon enough. The Ministry of Aufk. We can either let the mosque run themselves or let us run the mosque. We'll run the mosque. let's see. You don't have enough men again. So, like, cavalry division, like, boom, boom, take Addis Ababa. These guys in the north just push into Asmara and push into Gondor, and that should basically be your lot. And then hopefully the Somalians will also be doing their part to help us win the war. Concentrate Industry 3 has now finished. So let's go for Construction 2. We're about to get Decryption as well. And after that, I guess we'll just get, like, a level of Encryption. Seems completely fair to me. Once it is... There we go. So just get a layer of encryption. It's only gonna take 84 days. Like, those techs are very quick. They are very speedy techs. Kurdistan, Turkey. Wait, does Turkey even have a focus tree? No, just the Ottomans do. Bit of a shame. You know, that you think that they'd have some more things that they could possibly do, but I guess not. But I think this is going to be a good time to end this episode here. So thanks everybody for watching. My name is Anthem. If you've enjoyed, run a thumbs up. If you're not enjoying, click a thumbs down. Want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.